reminders that your hand that's on the ground is gripping like mad, getting the flexors of the wrist active. The shoulder externally rotating. The shoulder blade is kind of moving into the spine, spinal extension. Okay, so all those upper body actions are still at play. You're not losing that just because you're trying to attempt to do a posture. You're emphasizing that in order to allow the posture to unfold. Yeah, I'll show this one from the back side. Same idea is true. Shoulder goes up, back, and around. Fingers grip the ground. I move my weight towards the wall. Push the pelvis and weight into the wall, and maybe bring the foot onto the wall. And potentially some of you can grab onto your knee and bring it tight towards the chest as you can. Okay, this is just so accurate to what the extended variation is like. If you can get the knee into the chest, holding onto that knee, you've got everything but one thing, and that is just the quadricep engagement and straightening of the leg. It's again, side angle pose, just flipped on its side when we have this hand on the knee and pulling it in tight to the chest. Whereas extended Vasishtasana is triangle pose on its side. Side angle pose comes before triangle pose from a flexibility standpoint, and this posture right here with holding the knee comes first before doing the extended variation. So this is a prerequisite. Make sure you can do this variation before even using the strap to support you. Get another demonstration of it. Foot is catty corner to the wall, shoulder rolls back behind the chest, chest is in spinal extension, fingers dig into the earth. I come up towards the wall and I bring my knee, either foot on the wall to start or just bring the knee right into the chest. I should mention that it's okay if the left knee, the standing knee, is a little bent. You can see mine is. That's gonna help you get for me, it helps me rotate the left leg out more. Okay, so if I straighten it all the way, I have more rotation at the hip joint that has to occur. And maybe some of you will struggle with that extra bit of rotation at the hip joint. So if you keep the bottom knee, the standing knee, a little bent, you'll find a little more access there. You can put the strap around the foot and you come into side plank with a kickstand. Now, pull the knee into the chest as you turn. So you see how I did that? Some people will go this way and then try to turn, but that usually makes the hips too heavy. So I lift the hips up and I pull the knee into the chest like this, then turn with a bent knee, then potentially extending. So for a lot of people, that entrance is gonna be a lot more accessible. I'll show you without the strap. So you come from here, the foot in front, grabbing big toe here because it's just easier to grab the foot. Then you pull the knee in tight to your armpit and start to turn your chest. And as you turn, watch as I bend this left knee. I bend the knee to turn my hips. Okay, otherwise, if I don't bend the knee, I'm gonna keep falling down on my butt. It's gonna get so heavy on the shoulder. So as I'm coming up here from this side plank variation, I have to recognize my shoulder here is in a compromised position. So I bend the knee to put the weight in the feet and I roll the shoulder open here. That's the trick, okay? And then I work on the top leg, then eventually the bottom leg.